What's up, boys? Back out here. I actually already started filming today. It was just gonna be me doing my pod pillars and some interior pieces because it was snowing, but it just cleared up. So right now I might jump to installing the pod pillar. If you remember, my gauges were just floating all over the place. And then I'm gonna show you how to control your boost settings on the AEM. We're gonna take it out, see if we can get this thing to stay around 16, 17 pounds of boost. These gauges have been driving me nuts. So I'm just gonna kind of rig it together for now. And I gotta fix at least one of these tabs on this A-pillar. If you guys have 3000 GT A-pillar, let me know. Adrian's got a bunch of Dodge Stealth ones, but they're wrapped in white, like that tan color. I guess all the Dodge Stealths have like a tan or like a vanilla color roof. So this is what I got, and all I have is 2 tabs on there right now. I found one. I thought I had more. I don't know what I did with them, but I'll have those 2 up there. This one I'm just gonna try to weld, plastic weld back somewhere, probably right here in the middle, just so it's at least on the car. And then this is cracked, so I'm gonna plastic weld that. And then hopefully I can just have this in there. I can put that generic gauge pillar back in, and at least just have the gauges sitting there until I find a new one of these. And I keep going back and forth. I know I've talked about this before in the past. The car came with this cheap pod pillar. It's supposed to just tap into you're supposed to screw it in. And I just don't like cheap stuff like this. I'm gonna use it for now. Do I just wanna make one like out of carbon? I've watched people make stuff out of carbon before. I think I can do it. Or do I wanna like put them somewhere else? This can go away. This is my factory boost gauge. That can go. So I guess I could put my AFRs in there because that's the most important. I need oil pressure. So it's just always a lose-lose. I would like a boost gauge somewhere. I guess I could get one just sitting right there eventually. Just one of these. Have boost down this corner, AFR over there. Get rid of the factory boost gauge. Let's try to plastic weld that A-pillar back in. Let's try to get this corner welded back on first, because this whole corner right here is about to break off. It's only held on with the leather. If we can fix that, then this tab's actually came off of here. It fits perfectly. I could just weld that back in there and it'll give me 3 right at the top. But I think I want to try to maybe add some zip ties to it. I did a video on plastic welding a long time ago. You can melt zip ties or whatever piece of plastic you got and build it up. And maybe I can just like kind of rig that to sit there again. The only problem is it's got to line up almost perfect to be able to snap into place, or it's going to be bound up the whole time. So this corner right here, I'm hoping I don't have to add anything. I'm hoping I can just heat this screwdriver up and melt it all back together. Now this is hard because I don't really have any way I can clamp it. I need to like be able to hold it as it cools. I need a third hand. Right there, okay. Look at that, perfect. Now I will add a zip tie to the back of this just to fill in that one gap over there, that corner. This is why I save all the ends that I cut off for shit like this. The cool thing about working behind stuff is that you can always build it up because you don't really care what it looks like, you know? Like you can put a chunk of plastic on here and make it 1,000 times stronger than it ever was. Doesn't really matter because no one's gonna see it, you know? So you kind of can just paint like zip tie material over it and you're adding to it, and then you want to use like your little pointy thing. Make sure you mix the zip tie in with the old plastic. It just sucks because this cools down so fast. They sell kits. I actually think I bought one. I don't think they work that good. It's like a soldering iron. Yeah, look at that. You guys see it? Now that that corner's all plastic welded back on there, let's just see where I should weld that other tab. I mean, I guess if this tucks in pretty good, this is not gonna wanna go. I bet you that's why they had it broke, so I could go around it. I really don't want, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I drill a hole. This thing's toasted. I need a new one. Okay, I've thought about this for a little bit now. The best way to do it and not see any wires is gonna be to drill a hole in this. I'm gonna drill 2 holes to get the wires in. Then I can feed the wires through those holes and then you won't see wires anywhere. I just don't like this pillar because it's already got holes in it for like self-tappers. I just rather have it like seamless. Like just make it out of a piece of carbon that like tucks in, like make it in the car. Alright, well this is the biggest one. Oh, look at that, just barely fits. Okay, don't have to go any bigger, I guess. I don't know how well you guys can see, but you can see it cracked again right there. And there's a little bit of a gap. I don't know how else to get this in there. Obviously, that's why the kid broke it that did this before me too. I think the best thing to do is to pull the dash out, put these A-pillars on, then put the dash back in. Leave it down in the comments if you guys have ripped your interior out before. But it's all lined up pretty much. Just need to get these tabs on. These bottom tabs really don't matter because it's so sucked in there. So yeah, I just gotta get these 2 tabs in. That's all I got on this A-pillar. It's not right by any means. You guys know I'm gonna freaking hate this. Now this, so I use double-side tape. I never got a bracket for this one. I got a bracket for my other one. Oh, this is one of those cheap press fit things. You don't have to like screw the back off, put backing plate on it or nothing. Yeah, I definitely should have put these backwards because I put the boost here and AFR's down there. I got that clamp on there because this is some old double-sided tape and I don't even know if it's gonna work. It didn't really seem like it was gonna stick too good. I mean, I guess it's not too bad. So just glance over there. It'd been a lot easier to glance there. I figured that was gonna be too high to take my eye off the road, but I was wrong. That should have been boost. I'll end up switching them. No, I guess that's right. Because I can just be looking at my dash and then just glance over. I can see AFR a lot easier than having to like look up. Because like if I'm sitting here driving like this, I can just glance over this way. I kind of have to like look up to see it because it's more in my peripheral, I guess. We'll see how I like it once I take it out and drive it. Alright, now that you probably just seen the pod pillar get put in, if you have the AEM boost controller wired into your AEM Series 2, you just come over to your boost map and you'll see this graph. Before, my duty cycle was all at 50%, which made my boost controller work and give me 15 pounds. But now that I got 16-pound springs in there, I'm just going to set all this to 0. This was all 55%. At 55% usage on the AEM boost controller, I was making like 15 to 18 pounds of boost. But now I don't have it at all, and I should just make the 16-pound springs. It should just be on wastegate. Let's start this thing up and take it out and see where I'm at. No pedal. No throttle pedal at all. 12, 11. Jesus. Got a little ridge there for a second. Yeah, I think that's my water pump squeaking. Whatever. I gotta do adjustable cam gears anyway, so I guess I'll get a new water pump. I let this thing warm up. We'll go see if the boost is right. There we go. Damn, boys, hit 17 on the nose. Well, I can see up there. I'm almost ready for the dyno, boys. Oh my God, dude, this thing grips. I cannot get over how much better these wastegates are. The thing rips. It rips. That was only 17. Dude, this thing's gonna be an animal at 23. And with adjustable cam gears, what they say you could get like another 20, 30 horsepower out of cam gear, adjustable cam gears. This thing's gonna fly. It's going to be insane. This is gonna be faster than my R32. I think it's faster than my R32 now. It's running a little rich. When I was floored, I was around 11. Alright, all I gotta do is cam gears, spark plugs, and an oil change, and I can go to the dyno. Cam gears are on the way. We'll just do a little baby one from 2,000 to 5,000 as soon as we go over this hill. Dude, this car is a rocket. A rocket. That wasn't even to the floor. Oh my God. I'm like a broken record. This car is amazing now. hands down, amazing. Dude, look at that thing. That thing is so sexy. Like, I don't even want to put a hood back on it. I might look for like a plastic hood. It's a sexy car. It rips. It's quick. It's everything I ever wanted. This thing is amazing. And it's like probably halfway there because it still needs tuned. Boost controller set where it needs to be set for now. Just wastegate spring. I need my cam gears. I'll probably get a new water pump since that thing's squeaking. I don't know if I talked about that. I'll probably just do the water pump when I do cam gears because I gotta take that whole side apart. I want new plugs and a fresh oil change, and I'm ready for the dyno. If you made it this far, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. This whole build is on my channel. From completely rebuilding the engine, pistons, crank, rods, everything, painting the engine bay. Everything's on my channel. I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.